Hello and welcome everyone. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for being here at my live stream on YouTube. I go live every Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time unless I'm on vacation or something else comes up, but generally I'm live or I have a premiere video that you can come and watch. If you're watching this as a replay after the live stream has ended and you're on a computer, you can look for the little gear at the bottom of the screen and change the speed. If you're on a mobile device, generally the three little dots at the top, you can use those to change the playback speed to get through it a little faster, because generally my live streams last around 2 to 2.5 hours. I want to thank Robin for being my moderator and administrator and note taker throughout the live stream. She is generally my one right hand woman, if you will, and I am so thankful to have her. She also is an administrator of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Occasionally, if she's not available, one of the other administrators will come over and help me, or a friend will help me moderate the video today. If you have questions, please feel free to put those in all caps and I'll do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please ask again. Or if you know the answer to somebody's question, please answer it. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to share with us by saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and this is what I do on it. You won't be able to share a link, but you can at least talk about your YouTube channel. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you are having a great day, let us know. But honestly, we don't want the negative, what is going on in the world right now, because we are here to escape that, to be inspired, to be friendly, and have some fun. During the live stream, you have an opportunity to earn junk bucks. You can type !bucks to see how many that you have once Junkie Joe is up, because this is preliminary and I've pre-recorded this. Once you have 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those by typing a ward and you can get a $10 off coupon to my shop. How do you earn junk bucks? Just by being here, chatting with us. So make sure that you speak up in the chat so that Junkie Joe registers that you're here, and by playing the in-chat games, and then also whenever you make donations. Occasionally I have raffles. In fact, right now there should be Junkie Joe coming up. You can type !raffle just as that says, and you can enter the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. If you make a donation during my live stream, do go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. You can see the name scrolling across the bottom here, and create a user account. Once you've created a user account on my website, make sure that you use the contact me form and say, hey, my name is on YouTube and I donated, and then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. What does that do? Well, a member of my website in the YouTube donator membership gets 5% off orders in my shop, gets several digital downloads for free, and during the live stream when you donate, you get a chance to win the journal that I raffle off at the very end. Throughout the live stream, I will have different raffles giving away prizes. If you will type !raffle when you see those come up, then you can have a chance to win those items. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here today. When the video is over, come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about today's video, or if you have questions and you're watching this as a replay, use that comment section down below. Also, look in the description box to links to the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as by Linda Israel, my Instagram, Twitter, my website, and generally I try to update the products that I use, and those links are in the description box as well. All right, well, let's get started. I'm live. I'm here. Can you see me okay? Let me get my camera adjusted here. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are having an amazing day. Oh my goodness, this day has gone by so fast for me. You know, I've been working full time with my husband at our embroidery slash print shop. So I haven't had a lot of time for crafting because by the time I get home at night, I am wore plumb out. And I usually will sit in my recliner, we'll eat dinner, we may watch 1 hour of TV, and then I go to bed. I was in bed early last night, in fact. Thank you so much, Ashley. It gets smoothed out every once in a while. We are live. So I'm working with the Creative Kit Christmas Wishes. For those of you that are new, I do offer a subscription box. And believe it or not, this is the fifth year of a Christmas style kit that I offer in my shop. I have a limited number, so if you're wanting to order this, get it in quickly because I'm not making as many, and it will be probably April before I come out with the next subscription box. Why? Well, supplies are hard to get. They've also almost tripled in price, so I'm trying to be a little bit more creative. So you have an opportunity to back out of the subscription if you decide you don't like it next year, but it also hopefully gives you some time to finish some of the kits that y'all already have. Okay. Thank you so much, Janet. They got little snowflakes on them. All right, let's see. Hey, Morgan, how are you? We've missed you too, little lady. Okay, so here's what I did before the live stream, just so that I could have a few things done. I call them Franken page style, where you take a bunch of scraps and then I glued them to a dictionary page. Then I went in and I stitched, basically kind of faux, making a patchwork piece, if you will. I have a piece left over from the live stream from last week, I think it was, where I made this little folio thingy. And I've got a piece of music that comes in the subscription box. So some of the pieces that you're going to see here, this is from the large journal kit scrapbook paper, gel print. This is a mop-up page where I used a stencil and then put a book page on top of the stuff. Thank you so much, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, got company stuff. All right. Well, when we get to it, somebody, if she's not here, let me know through Robin who will enter the last raffle, because today we are going to give away a journal if we make our goal. Here is some hymnal pages that I put in. This is wrapping paper. This is scrapbook paper, and then this is a digital download of a gel print. And I think if you do Christmas gel print, I'm not positive, you should find that in my shop. So I thought what I would do is, using this, how could I make something that could go on this page? And so I'm thinking about this. What if we made a little flip out? Maybe we'll put something, oh, thank you, Ashley. We'll put something on the other side, maybe. So first what I want to do is, I think I'm going to cut this. I'll cut it. Let's see. I want to first score. That's what I want to do. So I want to score this. So I'm scoring 1/2 inch. And then I will fold this in just to help me know where the end is going to be. And I'm going to come over to the 5 1/4 inch mark, and I will cut this piece off. Okay, so now I have this little piece that's going to go on my journal page this way. I will also go ahead and trim it because I've made these out of a page that's a little bit bigger than 8.5 by 11, which I like in case I have, you know, special needs that I want to do with it. All right, and I did not stitch around the outside edge, partly because I knew I was going to cut it up. So it just seemed like, why stitch where I might end up cutting it off? So let's see, what else can we do here? I think what I want to do on the back side is attach another piece of paper. So how about I've got here a mop-up page. Thank you, Margie. Margie already gave me, Ashley gave, and now Robin. Thank you so much, Robin. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this fit the same size on the back just for the writing space. So I will cut this to be the same size, maybe a little bit smaller. And let's glue these together. So get my paper trimmer out of the way. And we're going to put some glue on here. So we're going to make a flip out page. I know that sometimes y'all like seeing those, so I thought, well, let's see what I can do. Put one right here. All right, so I'm going to smooth this out like so. Oh, thank you, Morgan, for your donation. Thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we got that piece so far. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put some distress inks around the edges. Like so. Okay, I'm going to set this over here out of the way for a moment. And I think I'll go ahead, I don't think I did the edges of my music, my sheet music. You get 4 pages of large sheet music in the subscription box this time. And I think you get 4 pages of hymnals. And then you get 2 or 3 pages, maybe 2, from, I can't remember if it's a Bible or a dictionary. I've already forgotten. Okay, so I like that, getting that all distressed. And I think what we're going to do is in a moment, we'll go to the sewing machine, so I'll get that prepared. Did I go around this one? I don't think I did, so let's do that one. How is everybody? Are y'all good? Are y'all having a great week so far? Now, I know it's only Monday, but you know we got to start on the best foot forward. All right, I think I got that. So we're going to go to the sewing machine here in just a moment. And what I want to do is stitch. We're going to stitch around this piece here, and we'll glue it onto our page here in a moment, like so. And then when we get to this page, it will flip out like this. I don't think I'll put any stitches here because I think I'm going to cover it up with another piece of paper on the inside, even if it's just a small piece of paper. I do want to go ahead and put down a couple of page tabs. So I'm going to put them down first. That way, if I layer other papers on the page, this will be in there and it won't get in the way. And I think I'll come down just a little bit to the bottom here and glue that into place. I just have one of those page tabs punches I've had for years and years and years. All right, so let's put this one over here. Sewing lamb. Thank you to Giovanna for the little lamb. Oh, by the way, just a reminder, I am going to do a Christmas ornament challenge in that I want you to create a Christmas ornament. I've got a tree behind me that I'm getting ready to undecorate because these are from a couple of years ago. And if you'll send some kind of little ornament, whether you make it or if you want to buy one, but I'd love for you to make something. It doesn't have to be very big. Pop it into an envelope and mail it to me. And for everybody that sends one, I will enter you in for a prize. Also, you will get a $10 off coupon to my shop. Okay, so let's go to the sewing machine. That's what we're going to do next. And we're going to stitch right down this line here, across the top, the bottom, all the way around. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's see. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? So glad to have you here. Hey, Sam, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sheila. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so hey, Cricket. So we're going to go over to my sewing machine. I have a regular sewing machine, regular thread. I have it set on a zigzag stitch. You want to make sure that your papers are dry. Anything that you're going to sew doesn't have wet glue because it will gum up your machine. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to give this a little distress real fast right along this edge. So it makes it a little bit easier to see. And then that way when I go to stitch, I know I can stay right along that edge. I just noticed that I'm almost out of thread in my bobbin, but I went ahead and I wound another bobbin, so hopefully when I run out I'll notice and then I can just swap it for the new bobbin, if you will. I find that it's very helpful to keep more than one bobbin handy and load them up when you're sewing, because there's nothing like in the momentum and then you get stopped because you have to wind a bobbin. I need to get one more bobbin that is empty so I can go ahead and load it up and have a couple of bobbins in backup here ready to go. All right, so we're almost around to the other side. Last bit. Okay. All right, if you haven't already entered the raffle for 200 junk bucks, please do so. Okay, get that in there. Hey, Heather, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to put your tree up this weekend. Oh, have fun. Enjoy. Henry and I have a Christmas tree that we bought. Let's see, we bought it in December of 1991, and it is falling apart. It's currently in our shed, and it really needs to go in the trash. It's time to buy a new one. Hey, Lori, so glad to have you here. All right, so I think I want to put this. Do I want the tab at the top or at the bottom? I think I'm going to go this way. Okay, you know, you can change your mind. I want to glue this down using this little tab right here. So since this is a real gel print, sometimes Aleene's tacky glue won't stick, so I'll grab a little bit of this Fabri-Tac and kind of make a little zigzag down the line here. Close it back up. And then we're going to line this up with the edge all the way, like so. All righty. So now we have this bit that folds out, okay? So we'll have a little fold out piece. So we have writing space here, and then we have this inside bit. So what can we put over here? Well, I've got a couple of pieces of paper. I've got some scraps. Maybe we'll do something where, I think this isn't straight. It's not very straight. So I'm going to cut it straight. Maybe we'll make a little, just a little writing space over here. I'm going to do some distress ink. Maybe what we'll do is get out some coffee dyed paper. That might be good. And we could put that on this side, at least a piece of it. And this time I think I'll tear one. So let me grab some coffee dyed paper. A little bit of some coffee dyed paper. So if I go in here, do I want to cover up the music or do I want to just cover part of it? So I'm going to rip it in half-ish. And I hate to tear off the good edges, but we'll go ahead and do that. So what if we kind of put that where you can still see the music behind it? So let's add some distress inks. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, so I just saw it. Sam Spade, write down that she will take the December subscription box because apparently I either completely lost the journal that I was sending to her. I made a package. I sent her the thank you note that said I was sending her the journal, but I have no idea where the journal is. I don't know if I accidentally put it in somebody else's package. So if you got a journal that you really didn't deserve to get, you should know that, I'm sure. And I would love for you to let me know, and I may give you a prize for speaking up. And I'd ask that you could send it on to Sam. Hey, Janice. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this piece and glue it down because I want to be able to see a little bit of that music behind it. I don't have to see a lot, but I want to see part of it. And I noticed I had this little, do I want to put it there? Or what we could do, maybe we'll do this. Oh, I hate that it covered it up. I don't want to cover it up, so let's see what else I've got here. How about something like Jingle Bells and maybe just a little piece of paper behind it? I don't know. We're experimenting, we're playing, we're trying to see what we like the best. Maybe this green piece would be better, and I could put it in the bottom corner. I think I like that. And maybe a piece of fabric. I put my fabric all inside. I just realized my lunch dish is still in here. I hadn't had time to get up to go take my lunch back. I've been working in here. Okay, so what if, thank you, Suzanne, for your donation. I've got a little bit of red here. So what if we put a little bit of red and a little bit of green like that? So maybe not the whole length. Okay. So I'm going to put a little glue right here and put this piece kind of sticking out past. This is from the kit. It says Jingle Bells. And then I want to put this piece, which is a piece of fabric, coming out the top. So we'll put a little glue here, like so. And then we'll put that down just a little bit so you can still see the music above it. And I feel like the coloring is not right on this, is it? I need to make some adjustments. Why are you doing this to me? Is that a little better? No, that's not good. How about that? Is that better? I think that looks better. It doesn't look like it's flashed out as much. Yeah, I just did. I got it. Is that better? Is that better? Let me know. I just noticed that it wasn't very good. All right. Let's put that right about here. And let's make sure that I don't have it in the binding. There we go. Okay. What else? Let's see. I've got stencils somewhere. I put them. I have in the subscription box, it looks like snow. So what color should I do to kind of indicate snow without it being too bright? I've got speckled egg. So let's see if I've got that color. It should be this one. So I'm going to put in just a couple of oh yeah, that looks pretty good, cute. Let's add a little more. Maybe one more. Just adding the little dots. You see that? Okay, let's put those together in case I want to use it again. Okay, I like that. I think I want to put just a little piece of fabric on this edge. So I'll put some glue here. And let's scrunch this up just a little bit. So we kind of have this little bit sticking out. Thank you, Sam, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I like that. So this is going to come to this page and like that. We have, I have some rubber stamps. I got some new rubber stamps. Let's use some of those. Oh, I've got, I haven't even tried to use it yet. This is brand new, and I haven't even put it in my shop yet. This will be the Snowflake Cluster. I think that's what I'm going to call it, or it is called. And since I haven't used it yet, I'm going to get a scrap of paper and see what it looks like. Okay, that'll work. So, let's put this up here and maybe put a little spattering of some snowflakes. I like it. Just kind of adding a little bit right there. Set that up here for now. Well, I just dropped my stamp pad in the floor. That happens, right? And now it's getting hot in here today, and I was cold this morning. So I had a hoodie on and everything. More snowflakes. You want more snowflakes? Are you one of those that just loves winter? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, I like that. This is going to go like that. So, what else do we have? Oh, how about Let It Snow? We'll put that over here on top of that. I don't want it to be too bulky, but I think a little bit of green would be good. So this is some of the green fabric that comes in the subscription box. So I'm going to trim a little piece of that and glue this down. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm very ambitious today. I have a bunch of pages that I need to still decorate, but I wanted to make a multi-signature journal. So I've been working on so many little things. It's crazy. All right, so this is going to be a top load. No, it's not a pocket. There's not a pocket. I thought there's a top load pocket, but no pocket at this time. But what we could do is make a little pocket out of this little journal card. Let me see if there's anything else I want to use instead. Oh yeah, where are my chipboard pieces? We may want some of those. I spent some time and painted a bunch of the chipboard pieces so I would have them. Let's see what we've got here. I have another snowflake, but I think maybe we can get away with using, maybe putting another journal card behind there. I just saw a green piece of paper. So this is narrow enough that if I put that behind there, that kind of gives us a nice little look, doesn't it? Okay. Let's round the corners. Thank you so much. What now? You cannot use a coupon for a sub box because it's a reoccurring subscription, and my system won't allow a coupon to be used because then it expects it to be added to every single subscription box. All right, so I'm just going to go around this with some Distress ink. I know my desk is a hot mess at the moment. All right, let's glue this down as a pocket. So I'll just come in here and add a little bead of glue and press that into place like so. And I think we put, there's a poinsettia here, so I'm gonna get a scrap of paper, and I've got a new, do I want to do the, oh, maybe I want to do the holly leaf. No, I have the pine. This is from the Apothecary. Whenever I made the Apothecary kits, or not kit, stamps. I included one that looks like pine needles, pine tree. And I thought, oh, I don't want to do it with this. I want to do it with, oh, I'm so excited. I just want to do all the things. I've got some gold embossing powder. And I've got my Versamark ink pad. So what I'm going to do is stamp this alternately back and forth across the top here. And then we're going to dip it into, this is some detail, is it detail gold? Yeah, detail gold embossing powder. What do you think? Kind of leaves a little pattern there. Thank you so much, April. I've been doing them myself. I'm getting better, I think. I'm still learning. All right, let's heat this up. Can't get my words out today. We want to do all the things. Oh, thank you so much, Sam. All right. Yes, these are the chipboard pieces that are in the subscription box. That's what I'm showing you, are the chipboard pieces that are in the subscription box. Hey, Sally, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm moving it too much. I got to let it sit for a moment. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm by far from ever being professional, but it has saved me a lot of money to do them myself, because I was spending, you know, $50 to $75 to go get them done. And Henry's like, you've got to stop. This is too expensive. I was like, okay, fine. So that would go in here. So it makes a nice little backdrop to our bingo card. What do you think? All right, so then we've decorated here. Now we need something on this side. This is one of the chipboard pieces again. I've painted it. So I painted green across the bottom where the pine needles are, and the leaves to the poinsettia. And then the poinsettia is painted red. And then there is a pine cone that I've painted brown. And there's a little tiny snowflake that I have painted silver. And I think I want just a little piece of paper. So maybe where we can still see the music a little bit. I'm going to get my pencil. I have a pencil. Here it is. I found it. So what if I mark this to where, oh, right about here, and then right about there. So I won't cut this down. Just a little bit. And then rotate it and cut this one down. So we'll have pieces that we can use later on if we want. All right, let's add some distress inks to this. All right. Ah! Does the kit save on ink? What are you talking about? Okay. Hello, Una. So glad to have you here. Just adding some distress inks here. I know, I keep dropping stuff. It's crazy. Happens all the time. Okay, I think if I bring this down where we can kind of still see the music at the top, I think that's what I'll do. I'll stamp or put this down here. I can't get my words out today. I know y'all like the collage look, so that's why I was trying to figure out what could I do that y'all might enjoy. I'm trying to see if there's another little scrap of paper. There's a little bitty piece. I think it's 2 of the light colors. Let me see. What else do I have? Oh, I have a little piece of green. I was trying to see if I could use this little scrap somehow. I don't think that goes. What else do we have? I have a little scrap of green. I could put it across the bottom. What do you think? Just a little strip across the bottom? Or what we could do is let's stamp the bottom. Let's glue this one down, close the lid. Okay. It comes with 1 bottle of Tattered Angels. That is correct. Hey, from Victoria, Australia. Well, so glad to have you here. Our friend Julie is from Australia, but she, I believe, is on a little getaway with her husband. So I doubt that she'll be here unless she sneaks off from his plans. Waving back from Kentucky. All right. Let's glue that right above here. I like it. Oh, I have a little gingerbread man. This is good. This is a new stamp that'll be in my shop. I'll be putting them in tomorrow. I just hadn't had a chance to sit down at my computer and add them. Little gingerbread man, ain't he cute? All right, so I've got a little scrap of paper here. And I have, let's see, how about Be Merry? Be Merry. So it's several little quartets of words that I've made that will also be added. It's stuck. Be merry. I don't want that pair of scissors. I want this pair of scissors. All right, let's add some distress inks. I don't know how I managed to do this, but every live stream I start out knowing where 2, sometimes even 3 of these distress things, and then I lose them. I don't know why, it just happens. All right, so do we want red or green? I've got some green here. See if I can get a little snippet out. How about a little piece of green? I'll trim this. I like to save all these little strips of fabric and paper. How about something like that? It says, be merry. Gingerbread cookies sound yummy. I haven't had gingerbread cookies in a while. I think I may need to get some this year. Be merry. Okay. How are we doing? It's 4:20. And I haven't even finished one page yet. All right, let's put that kind of going at an angle, sticking out there. All right, so we have sayings there. We don't have anything over here. Let's do, what else do we have here? Oh, we might save cookies and milk. May have to use that later. What do I want? How about Noel? We'll just put that right here, coming off that little piece of fabric. You like that fabric? Tie-dyes some bed sheets. Ooh, those would be really pretty, I bet. I like dyeing fabric for my journals. It's kind of fun. All right, so we got that side done. And we can still see the music a little bit behind. So now we just have this side we need to do something with. And I was going to make this to where it folded over the page, but I think what I want to do is make a band that go across the top here. That's my thought anyway. And I thought I had a little scrap that I could use, but I think what I'll do is I have this piece. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just cut a strip here. So I'm going to cut, oh, let's do a 1 1/4 inch strip. It shouldn't need very much. And I will score this at a 1/2 inch. So I just scored that. And then we're going to slide this over, and let's do 5 1/4 and put this down again and score it, and then come over and I'll cut off the excess. And I'll fold this over. All right, so I want to add, I've lost another one already. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's add some distress inks here, and we're gonna go around this edge, and then we're gonna go back to the sewing machine and stitch on this. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of them are gel prints, yes. This was a digital download of one of my gel prints. This is a gel print. That's a mop-up from a gel print. This is a mop-up page. So a little bit of everything. All right, so I think what I want to do is I want to stitch around this piece here. And that's going to become my top belly band so that this can slide down in it. And we'll add some decorations to this page. We may put it on this side and just add simple decorations to the other side. You're very welcome. All right, let's go to the sewing cam. Let's go back to the sewing cam one more time. All right, we're going to stitch down here all the way across. Now this is text weight paper. It's not super heavy duty. I don't always use a lot of heavy papers. This is also 2 layers of paper, so you have a little bit more strength and durability. I'll go ahead and come all the way to the edge. One more. There we go. So it kind of depends on how much strain you're going to put on there. So this will go across the page, okay? So what can we put? This is going to go across up here, like that. We could put something in the center here. So let me look at, and maybe we'll do the word journal. You know, I haven't done that this time around. So I'm getting my stamps, and I have somewhere, where is it? Oh, there it is. I have a little baggie that I put my strips in, and I think this one will be big enough, I think. Oh yeah, that'll work. So we can put that on there and put this back over here where I can find it, and let's put the word journal on here, and then we'll stamp it. All right. Yes, it does. It's pretty beat up. Well, and I have another one, but I can't find it at the moment. So, and I need to get some more of the, oh, there, I found another one. There it is. I need to get some more of the pads. I think I have, oh, I do have some more. That reminds me, I'll go ahead and swap one. I thought I was completely out, but I just found one. All right, so we're going to put that right here. There we go. Let's put this back on here. Put this back out of the way. Okay, so let's trim this. And I definitely need to swap. This one's had seen better days for sure. So I'll just peel that off and put the next one on. And now my fingers are dirty, so I'm going to clean them. All right. £32 paper. Yeah, I need to buy some. I've got it in my shopping cart because I was out of paper. And then my credit card expired, and I didn't know that my auto credit card on the account had the old credit card, and so now I have to go in and fix it. It's like, oh, that's so annoying. So what do you think if we did that across the page? Like it. You won't see it until you pull it all apart, but it's there, right? Use 22 for every day. Yeah, I like the 32 pound. I don't think I've purchased any of the 28 pound. Maybe that's what I should look at too. Okay, so that's going to go across the top here. So let's put this right here, like so. And I don't know that we need to put anything on this page. I'm going to let that dry for a moment. So while that's drying, this is going to go over it. So we need something in the pockets. I happen to have a couple of these journal cards, but you know, I should get out some of the blank journal cards, which I saw some. Where are they? Da, da, da. Where did they go? Why did they leave me? Come on, where is it? Seriously? Well, that's just silliness. Okay. I have a whole package. Oh, maybe they're in here. Maybe they're not. Oh, that might be good. Sometimes you just go with what you can find. You just go with what you can find. Oh, you know what? I've got some scrapbook cardstock here. So I'm going to get some of that out. If I don't make a mess. All right. So let's see here. Oh, maybe this red. Let's do that. All right, let's put this back here. Get my paper cutter. This is a piece of paper sack that I cut apart. And I think if I cut this down to fit, so let's just kind of look at it. Let's see how far I want to go. Maybe right about there. So I'll cut this off. And I think I saw a little strip of some paper that might be good. Oh, this might be kind of cute to put that on there. And then I saw this gingerbread man, although he's kind of big, isn't he, on there. But what if I were to cut this down? I think that would be kind of cute. So I'm going to trim this, get it even with the edge, trim it. All right, so let's add some distress inks to that. Oh my goodness, I'm everywhere and all over the place. Okay, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. Which reminds me, dang it, I knew I forgot to do something today. Oh, I know what we could do. Okay. I have it. All right, y'all enter the raffle. Ah, gotcha. See, I found for the longest time I had a printer that could print on 100-pound cardstock. It was a laser printer. It was a workhorse. It was one of those printers that back in the day, and I'm talking in the 90s, this printer cost roughly $2,000. And when we upgraded and upgraded and upgraded, these were going in the trash, believe it or not. And so I asked if I could buy one and take it home, and they said, oh, you can just have it. So they gave it to me, and I used it for years and years and years until the, what is it, the toner, it's the heating element type thing went bad on it, and I couldn't get another one. And I was like, oh, I'm so sad. I love that printer, because now you have to spend $2,000 or more on a printer if you want it to print on thick cardstock. All right, so I'm just going to stamp. This is going to be mistletoe, and it's a new stamp that I'll have in my shop soonish. So I thought it might look kind of cute around the corner there. And then we'll put this piece like that. All right, somebody. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down. Put it right about in here. And then we'll put the gingerbread. Man, do we want to put him kind of at an angle? Or maybe I don't want to put him on there. Maybe I want to leave him for another page. I don't know. I'm indecisive. Too many things going on at once. Exactly. Always, always, always. Okay, so do we want to put... You got a little more crafting time done with COVID because COVID? So do we put it like that where you can kind of see the other one coming out? I think he also needs a little something around his neck. Ha! Where did I do with it? Here we go. All right, we're getting ready to do the raffle. We're getting ready. So do we want to do tinsel? I thought I had the sequins, but I think we're just going to do the tinsel. So if I were to take this and kind of tie it as like a scarf, maybe? Let's see how it looks. Kind of covers his face just a little bit, but that's kind of cute, isn't it? With that little sticking out there. I have 3 seconds to decide. Hurry up. All right, I'm going to put a drop of glue where I tied a little knot and press that into place. I painted the chipboard pieces with just acrylic paint. The gingerbread man, I painted a brown, a dark brown. And then I kind of dry brushed a little bit of gold over him. And if I was really smart, I think we want his buttons to show up, don't we? And I thought I saw a scrap of some red paper. Where did I put it? Here we go. So what if I were to take a little strip and put that behind the buttons? Oh, that makes those pop out, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Try not to put any glue where the holes are so you can see it. Okay, I like that. So, do we also do his little squiggles, or do we leave those plain? Sneezing from the stencil. Yep, yep. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'll just glue him down. I think the red behind there helped. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue this into place. All right, we're gonna do the raffle. Sorry, I know I'm distracted. All right, let's put that like this, and I'm gonna put my acrylic block over it for a second. And I think I want a piece of fabric, and we want it all, and we want it now. I think we'll do, yeah, let's do the little house. So I'm going to punch a hole, put that back where it belongs. Let's grab the red fabric and poke it through the hole. And we're going to go to the sewing machine here in just a moment, adding some stitches to this fabric. Just a little bit. All right, so let's pick the winner of 200 junk bucks. How's that sound? I think that's going to be cute. Love gingerbread men, women, kids, cowboys. All righty, so the winner of 200 junk bucks is Sheila. Congratulations. Okay, so y'all are going to laugh at this, but I think you'll like it. And I'll give away 2. There we go. And this is called a book. All right, you're going to laugh. You're going to say, a book what? I'm going to give you all 2. I'm going to give away 2 of these to 2 separate winners. I was digging around in my stash, and these were some things that I got from Seven Gypsies. And they're called book bras. So the idea is that this little piece has hook and eyes like a bra does. Can you see that? I know it's kind of flashing out. And it's elastic, so you can wrap it around your journal to keep it closed. And then of course it's adjustable if you grab the little hook and eye closure. And I don't know why there's a string on it, but that's just what they did. So these were things that they sold in the shop. And I think when I went up there for a workshop the first couple of times, the owner gave me a whole stack of these because I found 4 of them in my stash. And I know I've done stuff with them in the past, but I couldn't find any examples. So I thought I would share those with y'all, pass those along. So let me put one up here. Okay. So this guy is going to go in here. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Popping out there. And then we're going to go over to the sewing machine. Put my fabric back in my zipper bag so I can find it later. And we're going to stitch on the top of this tag. Did I get it? All right. I feel like, there we go. Isn't that better, light-wise? Let's stitch. Super simple, super quick, like that. I am going to have an in-person workshop in Yukon, Oklahoma, either the end of this month. I'm waiting on a couple of ladies to confirm. It's going to be on a Sunday, and we'll start at 10 a.m. and go until y'all are done. You don't want to do it anymore, and you're ready to go home. If you're interested, let me know, and I can give you the invite to come down and hang out with me. It's either going to be Sunday the 27th or Sunday, December 4th. All right, so this should, in theory, did I make it wide enough? I don't know if I did. And it may not go the way I thought it would go because trying to feed all those paper through. All right, now, come on. You know what? I'm just going to trim it, I think. Well, no, I can't. Dang it, I was hoping. Okay, I just had to finagle it. There we go. So that fits on there. And then we have writing paper on this side. And I think we could put a little something on the corners, maybe. We put the gingerbread man here. So how about if we stamp the gingerbread man on the back side here? Would love to have you come down. Come for the day if you want, Ashley. All right, so I think I'm going to stamp a gingerbread man there so that when you flip this over, it looks kind of cute. And then let's go ahead and take this back out. And should we put a gingerbread man there? Oh no, let's put, I've got the snowman. I haven't even, again, stamped him once, so I better stamp him on a scrap to make sure he's going to work. Because I just made the stamps and all I've done is cut them out and mounted them. Okay, that looks pretty cute. All right, he got a belly button because there was a little piece in here. And usually I cut this piece out. I just didn't get that far. So I'm just going to cut this out. If you ever notice that your stamp, especially in big areas, makes a mark, well, you're probably, like me, pressing too hard. So just grab a pair of scissors and snip that out. Oh, I'd love to have you. Love to have you. All right, let's put this little snowman right there. Ah, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's put him back over here. And What else do we have here? I know. Well, here's a little scrap of paper. I wonder if this will fit on here. Where is it? Snowman. This is the word snowman. So I'm going to stamp it. Snowman. And I'll trim it just a little bit. There you go. Get them out and use them. You're not going to find the stamps because I haven't added them yet. They will be added tomorrow. I just made them, so I haven't even had a chance to add them to the kit, to the website yet. Okay, I like that. And I've got a little piece of red fabric here. I was trying to see if I had something a little better, but I think I want this piece. All right, so we're going to trim it. And I think I'll go ahead and trim it just to be a little bit smaller. And then we'll put that right here. How's that? I know. That is from the Christmas Dreams stencil. Christmas Dream. So if you got the Christmas Dream kit, then you have this stencil. If you did not, they sold out, but I have added the stencil set to my shop so you can see this side of it. And then this is one of the others. I had these papers already made, so I thought, well, I'll just use them. I think this one is from one of my stencil clubs right here. Okay, I like it. So now we have a little gingerbread man there. We have the snowman here. I think the other pages can be left the way that they are. So let's make sure I got this poked down in there. Let's manhandle this a little bit. Like so. Okay, I like it. So we just have this page that doesn't have anything on it yet. So let's see what we've got here. I've got this little corner piece. Maybe we'll go that way. And since we have a little bit of space there, I'm looking through all my scraps of paper here. What if we were to... Now, I think I need a bigger piece of paper here. So let's get another piece of coffee dyed paper. Yeah, coffee dyed paper. This will work. And if I put that down... All right, so let's see. If I were to cut this, let's cut it right about there, and maybe right about there. Sometimes I don't mark things, so sometimes I take the time so I can figure out if that's what I want it to do. Okay. So we put that down, get my distress ink pad. All right. What now, patterns? Yeah, and you learn stuff from using them. Maybe you'll find something you already have that you can use, you know? So don't think that you have to have everything that I show you. Look at what you already have on your stash. There may be some other way you can use something. All right, so I was thinking something like that, so you can still see the music in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Sometimes I stitch around the edges, sometimes I don't. So I think something like that. And then we'll glue this down. I think I'll glue this so that if you wanted to, you could tuck something underneath it. How's that? Thank you so much, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, in the stencils, I have made a stencil that says joy. So I'm going to line this up with the edge. And let's get, I know I have a green Distress Oxide, so now I just got to find it. Here we go. This will work. And then I need to find my green. There it is. Okay, so I got Mowed Lawn. That's a close Christmas color, I think. And I'm just going to come in here and stencil that on. What do you think? This says Joy. Okay, put that down here, that back over there. Well, that looks pretty cute, doesn't it? So we've got a little gingerbread that kind of shows on these pages. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let's move on. So this page I started, so I need to go back through and see, all right, I don't have anything over here, and I haven't really decorated these sides. This is a pocket. I've just glued it down the side. So we need something on this piece. Let's see what we got. Did y'all watch my tutorial video on making bands for envelopes? I hope you saw that. If you didn't, go check it out. Okay. Since we're on this page, I'm thinking maybe I'll put this guy there. And oh, I have this little gnome. He'd be cute down there, wouldn't he? Super cute. What else do we have here? Little strips. I think we could get away with using another piece of coffee dyed paper over here, maybe. Oh, I do have this red piece left over. Let's use that. All right, so let's cut it maybe 4 1/4 inches wide. Thank you so much, Una, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's see what this looks like. If I were to put this on here, maybe even come down to the corner and then put that across the page. Maybe a little bit of a border, kind of like that. Let's add some Distress inks on here. You need the little magnets. Yeah, I found them on Amazon. Robin, there's a link for the 6mm magnets on my product listings. I think we'll put that like that. And have this come over here. Let's see if we have anything else here. Do we want to put just a little strip on the page? Got some more little fussy cut elements and words. So what if we did Holiday Magic? I think something like that. Let's glue this down. You've been a Scrooge, so this helps kind of get you out of the Scrooge mood. I think we're going to have Thanksgiving at our house. All right, I got to wipe off the glue. This year, we have several friends that we get together with, a family that we get together with and eat dinner with quite frequently. So we've talked and said we're going to have a non-traditional Thanksgiving where we will have brisket and tacos and chicken and dressing casserole. We'll probably have sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. We probably won't have any turkey unless my mother-in-law, she had talked about possibly buying a turkey. So I don't know if she will or not. Okay, I like that. We'll do Holiday Magic. Maybe I want to put it on this side. And I think I need a little stamping. So I'm going to use the mistletoe and have it come out from the corner just a little bit. Let's see. I want a scrap of paper. We're going to do it this way. Come out. Come out wherever you are. There we go. And then we'll put this over the top of it. So it's just kind of peeking out just a little bit behind there. Yeah, there was a 6 by 1 millimeter. That was the one that I used in my tutorial. They are, I don't know if you can see those. That's the size of them. So they're pretty good size. But I also purchased some little ones. Like these are, I think these are 2 by 1 millimeter. They're tiny, 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 tiny. I didn't realize when I bought them that they were that small. All right, so this can be a tuck spot here. We already had a page tab. Maybe we'll put something on this side. Let's put the gnome down here at the bottom. Okay. And I've got mistletoe kisses that were put up at the top, so we'll use the mistletoe again to where it's coming off the page, maybe. Trying to make it look like it's several pieces of mistletoe. How's that? So it kind of comes down around it. Mistletoe. All right, so let's glue that down. Okay, there is 6 millimeter. If you just type magnets in, you'll find it. It is there. I know it is. Because that's where I got the link when I used it in my tutorial. Okay, I like that. That's cute. All right, so this will go here. So this is going to close over that way. So we need something on this page. And I made this little envelope that I thought would be kind of cute, but we need a way to put it on the page. So what do we want to use? I got another one of those. I have Christmas time. I got out this piece of scrapbook paper. So I'm thinking that if I did a 2.5-inch strip, put this back over here and make it, I think this is 5 inches, maybe 5 1/4. So if I did this at 5 inches, let's see how that looks. I didn't pre-measure everything. And if we were to knit that in the middle and then put this in, is that what we want? I don't know. I think I like it down at the bottom. Let's put some distress inks on the edges. Let's see how that looks. You found them! I knew you would! You love the stamp? Well, yay! I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Heather, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I was thinking about putting that on top of, but I think it needs another layer behind it. So here's this red. Oh, it's not big enough, but it is this way. Okay, so let's do this. So it is roughly, I think that'll work. And we'll just kind of center it up this way. And that'll kind of break up that pattern a little bit. Don't you think? Putting that on here. And then we'll have this as a pocket. So I think we need to go to the sewing machine. And I believe what I want to do, all right now, cooperate, is I want to add some distress inks around the red piece here. Then let's adhere the Christmas time on top of the red. And I think I'll stitch it. And then we'll stitch around the outside of that one. Thank you so much, y'all. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? Hey, that may be what I'll do. I like your idea, Sheila. We're going to do something that she just came up with. Duh. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. So what if I were to take this piece and glue it up here, and then we'll have a pocket down there. How's that? So we're going to take the Fabri-Tac glue, because this is magnetic, and it is only just to kind of help hold that in place. So I'm just putting glue on the back of this because it's a gel print. It's a real gel print. So we'll center this up here, like so. And I have an acrylic block here. Here it is, my big one. So I'm just going to lay that on top. And then, while we're thinking about all the pieces that I need, of course, I've used them all. But that's okay. I can cut more. Here we go. I got a book page here. And I want to add little tabs to this pocket in case I want to put something in it that is wide. So I'm going to cut some 1-inch strips. Yes, yes, yes. You like it? You like it? Okay, good. I'm glad. It's like, silly me. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. I was just trying to make it more complicated, wasn't I? I'm still going to do it, but that's okay. All right, we're going to sew on that piece. I'm going to glue in place. Woo! What's falling down? Ah, you may want that later. Stay, I tell you, stay. Closing my glue. All right, oh, I already did that part. Let's get this piece. Put it on here. Okay. And you're back. Margie's back. Yay! You didn't miss too much. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to do some creative things with it. I hope you guys like it, gals and fans and friendly, and greatly appreciate you being here, hanging out with me. All right, so this was a scrapbook cardstock, so I don't feel like I have to reinforce the top edge. I'm just adding the little tabs to it. We're going to go over to the sewing machine. So get the sewing lamb out again. All right, now I've got such a mess on my desk. Okay, you'll watch what you miss later. Okay. So I'm going to the sewing machine. I'm going to stitch around this outside edge, and I'm going to stitch around this, and then we'll glue this on top. So we'll actually have another little tuck behind there, and that'll kind of give this a little finished look, okay? Uh-oh, refresh, refresh. All right, so I'll stitch around this piece because it's dry, I know, because it's been sitting for a while. And I didn't really put glue all the way to the edge. All righty. I feel like I'm rushing, but at the same time, I'm hardly getting anything done. I did kind of pre-do a few things before the live just so that I could show you the finishing touches. Oh, I finally ran out of thread. Ran out of bobbin thread. All right, so it's a good thing I already have my, I've almost lost my microphone. Have my bobbin all ready. Where it is. I have got the dropsies today. All right, so we're going to pick this one up and put this in here, like so. I know I'm a goof. Okay, so let's stitch. Let's continue stitching. We'll cut off this really, really long piece of thread. All right, so I'll cut that really long piece just a little bit, so at least they're the same length. All right, and then we're going to stitch around this piece. What did I throw in the floor now? Oh my goodness. If it isn't one thing, it's another. That's how it goes. But we're not going to let it bother me. My poor husband, if he had dropped something, it would have made him mad because he dropped it. And then when he dropped it, something else like later, that would have made it worse. And then by the third time, he would have just said, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. And I'm like, it's okay. We all drop things. Don't let it bother you so much. Welcome to Dropsy, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to fold this in and fold this one up and fold this one up. Okay, and this is going to go right here. And now remember, this folds over, okay? So this is going to go right here. Just going to add some glue, like so. And then this piece will go right here on top, and I'll just put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. Because who knows, we may find something else that we want to stick right behind there, okay? And I think I saw this little journal card would be kind of cute, but you don't see anything at the top, do you? So maybe this one? Oh, that'll work, because then you can see that greenery at the top. But we need something else inside there, so let me grab, I've got a square. So let's see how this looks. If we were to put a square behind here, all right, let's round the corners of that. Gotta find it. Okay. Round in the corners. Clumsiness is apparently totally genetic. Probably. Well, my excuse is I'm usually rushing and in a hurry, and I drop things when I'm trying to hurry to get something done. Meet you for a craft lock-in weekend. Oh, there we go. That would be awesome. Have a lock-in and craft. All right, so if we put this here, and this is going to go in there, what could we put across the top? What do I have that would work? I've got some more snowflakes. Oh, here we go. This is a little border stamp that I made. I thought it would be really cute. It's Christmas lights on a wire, kind of going back and forth. So let me grab a scrap of paper here. And then we'll just stamp it across like that. And we'll put this back over here. Again, this isn't in my shop yet, but it will be. Let's grab some watercolor pencils. So we'll color a couple of them. And then we'll grab a green. How about that? We'll do a green. And we got my watercolor brush. That one's empty. I need one that's wet. That one's still got water in it. So we'll just kind of color those really fast. And do the red. Okay. Now that would be cute, won't it? Sticking out the top there. Move that all the way over. We've got that right there. And let's do ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. I need a little strap of paper. Here we go. We got a little coffee dyed paper here. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we got ho, ho, ho. Well, I didn't get a very good stamping. Let's do that one more time. I hope that I didn't undercut my stamp. I may have to redo the mount. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. All right, this goes in here. Let's cut this off. Let's put this back up here. Let's add some distress ink. You like the cocoa cup with the whipped cream? I thought it was super cute that Norella put that in there. So I'm just thinking, Let's put it right below. You may not see it when it's in the pocket, but it'll be there when you pull it out. That's cute. Okay, so we've done that, we've done that. Oh my goodness, I still need more over here, and I need something to go in this pocket since I still have this piece of scrapbook paper. I think what I'll do is measure, if I can remember. So if I cut a 4.5-inch strip and make it just tall enough that it barely sticks out the top. So if we look here, so right about there. So that'd make it 8 inches. I think that'll work. And if this were to go in here, okay, that'll work. So I want a little tab or something at the top. And since I've been using this green paper, I might as well get another piece out. I'm trying to use it all up. I used to pre-cut paper in order to make greeting cards. And I found a stash of it the other day. Oh, by the way, if you got a big stamp like this and you don't want to have to stand up every time you use it, but you also want to see where you're going to punch, get you an acrylic block, put it over the top of it, and then you can push down and get the punch. Okay. Christmas candy, gingerbread made. Oh, perfect. Get them out. Play with them. All right, so now we're going to add some distress inks to this piece and the tab that we just punched. Move this out of the way. Okay, and I think we're around the corners of this piece, like so. And then let's add some distress ink. All right. Yeah, use those punches. If you know, if they're hard to punch, then put the acrylic block over it. And you can stand up then if you need to, but if you can't always stand up, you should be able to position it. You may have to move it closer to you. I'm doing it further out in front of me, that you can push it then. Push it real good. All right, we're gonna put, I know, I'm just silly. I'm gonna put that right up here at the top of this piece, okay? Hello, Amanda Dawn. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. All right, so we're going to glue this into place. And I'm thinking that it might be nice to have a little pocket on here so that when you pull this out, you've got this piece and the back. So what could I use for the pocket? What about a little strip of this paper? I think that would be good. And it doesn't have to be the complete width. Thank you so much, Ruby Lily, for your donation. Thank you, Heather. All right. Get my paper cutter out. I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. I'm going to score a 1/2 inch from the top. Get my scoring tool. Because this is a text weight paper, it's thinner. So I'm just cutting it so that when I put it down, we have a stronger top, okay? And this was 4.5 inches, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to cut this at 4.5 inches. And then we'll add some distress inks around the corner. Glue this all together. All right, so let's put some distress inks across the top and here, and here, and here. Let's glue this piece down. And I think it would be really cute on top here, like that. But maybe we need to put some stitches. I think so. Let's go to the sewing machine. Oh, thank you, Amanda Dawn, for your donation. Let's go over to the sewing machine, and we're going to stitch around this outside edge. I'll go ahead and round the corners. Hopefully they'll line up a little bit. If not, we can always cut them again. All right, so there we've got that piece. Add a little distress ink. All right, let's go around the corners of this piece. Oh, we got another person to block. I don't know how these spam bots, do they really work? Do people fall for that they know it's a spam bot and they click on the link or the profile? I mean, I have so many Facebook friends that, and if you're one of these people, I'm going to make fun of you, that you'll do the little survey that says, tell us, you know, your favorite color. Now tell us what car you used to have, or tell us a favorite thing, and then who is your best friend in grade school? And so these are all phishing questions, meaning that it's a bad guy collecting the data. And then they're like, I don't understand how my account got hacked. All right, so let's do that. I like it. I do not want the hot photo, Lori. Yeah, some people are so gullible. You know, I've got a few friends that do the little click here to find out your demon personality for Halloween, or find out what your favorite thing is supposed to be, or what kind of person you are. And those are all like spyware apps. And I'm like, I do not click on those things. I used to get on my mom, say, Mom, don't click on those things. Don't click on the ads on the side of the page on Facebook, because they're usually just scams. I think I like this piece. And I've got the definition for Christmas. I got a bunch of them that I've got to get added. All right, what was that? My ink pad, my distress ink pad. This is one of those days that everything just wants to fall on the floor. All right, so I'm going to stamp this. It says Christmas, now, the annual Christian festival celebrating Christ's birth, held on December 25th in the Western Church. I'll just cut this, and then we'll distress the edge. Yeah, all of those things are ways to get your info. Exactly. Yeah, they do prey on the elderly too. Yeah, you know, it's bad. You know, I always had to tell my mom, don't click on them. Stop it. Stop the insanity. What if we did... I think I want another layer of paper. We're going all out here. All right, this time I'll use my paper cutter because I can't cut straight to save my life. But with a paper cutter, I can do pretty good. Yeah, you have to tell them not to track you. Well, you know, I hate to tell you this, but when you agree to the terms of use on your cell phone, you're being tracked. It doesn't matter. It's just like we were talking the other day, and I did not even have my phone on me, but the little lady in the box, that's not what I call her at the shop. The lady in the box that likes to put things in your shopping cart, she will overhear you, and then all of a sudden you'll start seeing ads for XYZ product. That's crazy. Kind of Queen of Wonky. I kind of like that. Let's put that right there. They listen. Okay. Got this piece right here, and then this is going down inside. And we've got the little tab sticking up. We've decorated here. I haven't put anything on this side, so think that's too busy. But I did see, I've got this gingerbread man, and we've got a little strip of paper. Let's turn it that way maybe. And we'll make a little area where you can write. Yes, I need to send out codes. I have lots to send. I am very behind because by the time I get done with this live stream, I'll be crashing and then I have to go to work tomorrow. All right, so what if we did, I think it needs one more layer of color behind there. Maybe, just maybe we'll find a way. I know I have some more red paper, and I have some green. So what if I were to cut a little strip of green? That gives it a nice little contrast, and I can move it up. So let's trim this one. Yeah, you gotta do as best you can. Keep it as safe as you can. Yep. Okay, and then we'll rotate this over. Let's do like that. I feel like I need to rush because there's so much more I want to do and show y'all. All right, let's distress this piece. Yep, you like the green? Okay. I think the green works. I think the green is what we needed. And I think I could put the little gingerbread man down here. I think that's cute. Super duper cute. Super duper 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 cute. Cute. I'm just trying to lay out all the pieces that I have here still yet to use. Found some words. 'Tis the season. We could put that, maybe we'll put that one down here. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. All right, anything else that I can see that we should use right now? Got some more words. I think we should go to the sewing machine again, don't you, to stitch around that? Yeah, turn your data off when not in use. Cricket says, I always call my McDonald's Coke McCrack, so people spying on me don't think I'm getting cracked 3 times a day. That was a very in-depth flip page, wasn't it? Okay, we're gonna go to the sewing machine. Yeah, this page has got a lot of stuff on it, so I was really trying to show y'all. I like Christmas. It's one of my favorites. And sometimes I can get in a rut where I don't do a lot of super fancy things. But I thought if I could just find a cute few things, and I need to hurry because we still have pages to do, but I get excited doing these little collage-y pages. They're just fun, I think. Okay, so let's go back over here. All right, so let's say if we put this here, maybe the gingerbread there, and then 'Tis the Season down here at the bottom. I think that'll be cute. Okay, let's glue this down. And you know, I like to do that. All right, I'm gonna glue this guy on top where he's just barely hanging on. Okay, And I'm going to come down just a little bit and glue this as a tuck spot. Because you never know. We may find something else that we want to put. And this will give us a little bit of a decoration on there. And then we'll put this down here at the bottom. Like that. All right, so we did this. We still have this part to do. Oh my goodness. All right, so I have a big tag. This one is very fluffy. Can you see how fluffy that is? I have this big tag. So what if we were just to make, we used a piece there. I've got some green. What else? Oh, I still have some of this piece left. So what if we were to use this to cut a pocket to go across the page to hold our tag? And we'll also add some fibers to our tag. So maybe 3 inches deep. Is that too deep? Because we'll kind of cover up some of it. Let's do it at 2.5 inches deep. So now we've got this little piece, and we're going to go to the sewing machine one more time. You like it fluffy? Fluffy! All right, so I think I'll cut off that side so we get a little bit of all of those. I'm not going to worry about putting a tab to make the pocket expand a little better because I'm just putting that tag in there, so I shouldn't need all the space. But I do want to sew around that outside edge really fast. All right, going to the sewing machine. This is going to go on here like that. Okay, let's move this over here. And you know, I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole in the top of this guy. And we may get out some fibers here so we can make that a little fluffy. I've already made the cover for this journal. I altered what would be the subscription box cover. It's just a single piece of cardstock that's double-sided printed with images, but I wanted it to be a multi-signature journal, so we'd have different groupings of paper instead of just one big grouping, because it gives it a whole different look, I think, in our journals. Okay. You're a nomie. All right, y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. All right, so this piece is going to go on the page. We'll still see the music above, so I'm just going to glue this down and then look at some fibers in fabric to put on the tag to put in this pocket. And I have this little gingerbread man here. I think he would be cute right there. So I'm just going to glue this down like that. All right, so let's get some fibers. So I have some of this red. I have some gold. And I have some green here. Thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I think I want several little pieces. I think like that. So I'm just going to trim this off. Okay. Put these back in my baggie for later. And I think I want a little piece of fabric too. So let's see if I had a little piece already. Not really, but I think what I can do is I'm going to take this piece and cut it. Let's see if I can tear it, because I want it to be a little bit narrower than this. Nope, I'm not going to be able to tear it. I'll have to cut it. Okay. So I'm just cutting it loosely in half. Okay, so now I have all of these pieces. So I'm going to grab a little piece of, what is this, wax linen thread, so that I can poke that through this hole, wrangle it in there, and then grab these fibers and pull them through the hole, like so. Then we're going to even these up just a little bit, and I'll kind of move these around to where they're kind of peeking around the fabric just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to rough that up. So now I'm going to go back to the sewing machine and just stitch right across the top here, and this will keep it flat. All right, so I'm just going to hold the fibers up out of the way and then stitch. Okay. So there, we got that stitched on there, and so that'll go right there. And then these will poke out the top of our journal. And then this was something that I made during last week's live stream, just a little mini journal. And I think we should put this hot cocoa on here. Maybe the green one would be better. I think the green one would be better. So let's put that, I'll put it on this, nope, this side. And I've got Happy Holidays. So we'll put that over here. Like so. All right, so that page is done. I think this page, I need to add some additional embellishments. Here is the Nutcracker. I'm not very good at painting him, but I did paint his red and some gold and white. So I think he would be cute like that on the page. All right. You have to use some cheesecloth. Am I supposed to get the cheesecloth out now? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do the raffle. Sorry y'all, I got distracted. All right, let's put this right here, like so. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. Okay, there's, let's put, I think that'll be cute. Just kind of put the Mary, and I don't want to use all my little embellishments now. I may have to do some fancy stuff on the other pages. All right, we'll put that there. I didn't put anything on this, and we're kind of running out of time, so I'll just leave it for now. But it's just a piece of scrapbook paper that I folded to fit in there just so we have some pretty bits there. Now this piece flips up and has a pocket here, and then there's a pocket here. I've already kind of started decorating it. I think that Merry Christmas looks pretty good on there, so I'll glue this one down. And stick that in the middle, like that. This pocket's already dry. This is one of the cards that comes in the journal kit, so I'm going to put that in there. And I didn't put anything on the back side. I kind of like that it's just got this neat patterning on there. So let's put something on this side instead. Do we want it to have writing space? I'm kind of trying to decide. I could put just a little of a text spot to hold that down. Let's see what I can do here. I have a scrap of this paper. I don't want to cover up the gnome. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking if I cut a piece of paper, then I could pop this guy behind it. I don't think I want the green on top of the green, so let's see if I can find a piece of red or something else. Let's see what I've got here. I don't have any more red cardstock in here unless I found one in the actual kit papers. Wait, found it. There we go. All right. So if this is 3, let's do 1.5 inches. One and a half inches, and then let's just make it just wide enough that it holds our little gnome in place. So 3.5 inches. I think that'll work. So I'll cut this at 3.5. I know I need to do the raffle. I'm distracted. All right. Y'all into the raffle. Let me distress this, and then we're going to go to the sewing machine, and I've got to get the items out. So if you haven't already entered for a book bra, please do so now. And then we're going to enter the last free raffle of our live stream today. Okay. I think I'm going to go to the sewing machine and stitch this into place. We'll stitch around the outside edge and then across the middle there. Oh, the other one will get jealous when you pet it. You gotta pet them all. Gotta pet them all. Okay. This is gonna go to the sewing machine. So this is gonna go right here on the page, and then we'll just have this little pocket holding our gnome. Okay. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm going to punch a hole. And since we used green last time, let's use red this time. So I just want a little piece, about like that. And we'll stitch both of these at the same time. Okay, so thank you, Giovanna, again for this little sewing layout. It's so cute. Okay. The winner. Oh, Margie. Okay, yeah, Junkie Joe's giving you heck now. All right, the winner, first winner of the book bra is Ruby Lily. Congratulations, you're getting a book bra. All right, and then the second winner, I'll let Robin write that down. The first winner was Ruby Lily, and then the second winner is Connie Barch. Congratulations. And again, I know I owe people coupon codes. I will be working on that. So let's reset this. Go yes. And we're going to go a... All right. So my next giveaway, I happened to find this when I was looking for other stuff. I used to make and sell a lot of jewelry, and I had my own torch. I still have the torch. I just don't have it set up right now. And I would use it to melt glass and make beads. So this is one of my handmade beads. This is a sterling silver chain and sterling silver beads on the side. It's 18 inches long, and I used to sell these for $25 in my shop about 15 years ago. So that is our next prize. And while we finish this set, all right, so we're going to go to the sewing machine and we're going to stitch around this guy, and we're going to stitch on the top here. I did open the giveaway. Yes, I did. Okay. All right, I gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. We have so much to do, so little time to do it. All right, so I stitched across that, and then we're going to stitch on this outside edge. Come around. I don't know, I like the look of stitches, and sometimes when I don't do it, I think, oh, that would have looked so much better had I stitched down the edge. So I try to do it more often than not. But if you don't have a sewing machine or don't know how to sew, you don't have to stitch on everything. Right now, they're turned off in my shop because Beeline Designs is on vacation, but I do have these shabby stitches. She should be back, I think, the week before Thanksgiving. And as soon as she's back, I'll talk to her and say, okay, are you ready to get back to work so I can get the stamps added back to the shop again? When is the bead making class? Well, you know, if you really are interested in that, I can see what I can do to set up my torch, especially during the winter months because it gets hot when we do it. And I don't know, maybe if I can get it all together, we could do a class. I used to do a lot of lampwork beads. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll have to take a class myself, you know. You like the stitches? All right, so then this is going to go in here. I'm not going to poke it all the way in. And then this piece flips up, but I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, so there is an opening here. We don't have anything in that pocket. I still have a piece of this cardstock, and I think if I cut it and round the corners, that would be plenty to put in here. So I'm going to measure this, and let's do it at 7.5 inches. So what is this? This is 5, so let's just do it at 7.5. Using up some more of that cardstock in my stash. Ooh, almost had an avalanche of craft supplies. All right, so we're going to round the corners like so. Let's add some distress inks. And I think we're going to sew a piece of fabric as a little tab coming off of here. Okay. Oh, you'd love to see some jewelry making? I used to make a ton of jewelry. I have so many beads right now. I need to add my leftovers on the website. Okay. I need help. I got to take pictures of all that. All right, I think the green with the stars. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to cut off this salvage. Save it for another day. And let's cut. What do I want? Kind of in the middle. So I'm going to put a little glue here. And I'm going to basically just kind of pleat that in the glue so it's a little ruffle. And then trim off the excess. Maybe put a little bit more glue right here. Okay. Yeah, I can make tons. Oh, I'm sorry, Margie. I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's go back to the sewing machine. I'm just going to stitch right over this piece. So that's stitched down. All right, let's go back over. Oh, come on, computer. Go back over here. All right, so this piece is going to go in here. And I don't want to put it down in there too soon because that glue is still wet. And then this piece, oh, I just realized this is going to be in the spine of my page because I should have made this pocket come out to the outside edge. So I think what I'll do is I will just put some glue on here and fold this over to the other side. We know it's there. It just doesn't stick out as far. So we can stick this in here and have that barely peeking out and not interfere with the center of my journal, okay? So over here, I did some gold glitter embossing on green paper, and then I took my acrylic paint and just made little dots. And then these are images from the Christmas kit. So there is another page made. And this one's almost done. I think I need a journal card to go in here. I've already put these down. Oh, and this is the fireplace. I need a drink. This is the fireplace chipboard, and I painted it with acrylic paints. I painted this box at the top brown, gold for the candlesticks, green and gold, and then I did red, and then I came back in and just kind of swiped a little bit of brown. Then I took a piece of black paper and glued these together so that this is a pocket, okay? And I've got a long journal card here. Let's see if it fits. Barely, but it does fit. And do I want to put, I would say Christmas tree, but how about milk and cookies right across the top? So we'll add that right there. And then we'll flip this back over. And so this was one that I made during one of the live streams. And I'm noticing that it's kind of flopping around. So let's get a piece of a fabric and let's sew a little paper clip. So I'm going to go on the closed end and kind of bring these up together. And then I'm just going to stitch right across there. Don't stitch on the paper clip. Okay. All right. Stitching. Okay. Stitched. And then I think what I want to do is just put this paper clip right here so that it helps hold it together so it doesn't flop around. So we've got an opening here for something. So let's see what I can find. I think I want to use some more of this cardstock. I've got so much. So let's see what we can find. You know, looking at these. Ooh, that stripe is kind of pretty. And I have a bunch of it. I think the stripe is what we're going to use. Now, do we want the stripe going up and down on our card, or do we want it going this way on our card? I think we'll go this way. All right. I believe, did I make this as with tabs? Yes, I did. So we can go all the way to the edge. So I will make this 5 and a 5. Let's go 5 inches. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. Yeah, 5 and a quarter. That's what we're going to do. 5 and a quarter. And we can make this 8 and a quarter. And let's round the corners and add some distress ink to it. All right, we have got to hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Add some distress inks. All right, so this is going to go in this pocket. If I did it right, it should just pop right in. I think that looks pretty good. So, do we want to put the little candy cane across? I think that looks kind of cute, putting it across there. So let's just put that on there. And I have a stamp that says candy cane. Here it is. Now I just need my little acrylic block. And we need a little piece of paper. I do have this red, but I think it would look better if it was on white and then put it on the red. What do you think? Probably? Okay, what did I do with them? There they are. Okay, need a little strip of paper, please. That might be big enough. We'll stamp it and see. And it's no big deal if it's not. It's just a scrap of paper. Oh, that fit perfectly. See, that's why I like having rubber stamps, so that I can use them on scraps of paper. Yes, if you have a computer and you can type out words and print them, that's perfect for you. I really like having rubber stamps so that I can place them where I want, use up these scraps of paper in my stash. Okay, so I think we need a little piece of fabric with that. Maybe a little bit of red. Look here, I've got a little tiny scrap. I think that'll be good. Just a little scrap on there. And I didn't use cheesecloth today. I could. I think I saw some. Robin saying, no, you've done so good without it. Cookies. Oh, candy cane cookies? Used to make candy cane bark, almond bark. I like that. And maybe another little poinsettia down here in the corner. Why not? All right, so this guy now has things on all the pages. And I think I'm at a point now. I've got these little pieces. If I see a spot where I want to put them, I've got them. I've got some scraps here. We may end up making some journal spots. Moving some things out of my way. Okay, so these are pages that I made. And what I did was I used the stencil from the kit and I sprayed through the stencil. Then I used another page and mopped up the image, okay? And then I flipped it over and I stenciled again on this one. Here I used a different stencil. This is from the November Stencil Club, I think, maybe. I don't know. And I thought it was kind of pretty because I used the red on the red and I used the green on the green. And then I, of course, mopped up. So we've got these pages that we can decorate quickly. Apple pie cookies, yum. So I'm looking at my stamps to see if there's one. Oh yeah, let's do the, this is called Christmas Flourish, okay? So I'll get my stamp pad out. And we're going to stamp this on the tops of the pages. On a couple of pages anyway. And then I've got some coffee dye paper. So I just want to add some little touches to these. And then we'll put this journal together. All right, got this right side up. So I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Set that aside and then stamp it again. I'm going to put it in a different spot on this one. Okay. Just kind of moving it around. All right, so I did Christmas. I have the Christmas word tree. So I think I'll stamp it down here in the corner. So that's the Christmas word tree. I didn't get it too well down here. I think I need to re-ink my stamp pad. So this is the jet black re-inker. And I'm just kind of making a little pattern across the page. I need to order another one of these, so I think this is the last one I have. All right, so we got this one. So now I'm just going to flip this over and just basically alternate where I put the Christmas tree. Okay. And we'll do it again on the inside. Put one right here. Okay. And let's put one over here. we did the Christmas word tree. Oh, you know what I haven't done is I haven't stamped one of the little gnomes. So I've got a little gnome, and we'll stamp him right there. I think that's the last side I have. I didn't get a very good impression, so we may have to, let's see, we'll put one here. Still got to stamp that side, so I'm just kind of alternating. How did I miss one? What did I miss? Oh, I haven't missed it. I still have 2 spots. Okay. Let's put one right here. So we need to stamp that side next. And then we're going to stamp one over here. All right, and then the last stamp, let's use, you know, I try to add a bird, even if there's a bird already in the kit. So I'm going to add this little birdie and put him up here. I think that would be really cute. I should put this on the Christmas tree page. Let's put that right there. All right, so I added the little bird. I've got a gnome, so that is all finished. So we need to put a bird on this page. So let's fold the card or the page back that way, and I'll put it right here. That looks cute, okay. And then let's do this one. We need it on here. Got all the other sides done. Okay. And then let's do this one. I like it. Just simple, you know, just a little bit. So it keeps it flat. All right. Hate the drool. Don't be drooling. All right, so then we have some coffee dyed papers here. And I think I haven't used these yet. So let's do that. Hey, I wonder if I can do this. I may get clever here. What if I were to put each one of these, if I can position it just so. All right, now I'm going to put this one. I'll have to skip one because those are really close together. Put one right there. And then put this one right here. Okay, I kind of like that. I'll move this one over just a smidge. And I think I'm going to grab a paper clip to clip this from the top and from the side. All right, so now I'm going to grab some Distress inks. And I've got the green and I've got Fired Brick. Let me see if I can find my red. That's Campfire, pink, purple, purple. That might be a red. Let's see, that says Campfire. I don't know where my red is. Interesting. Okay. So I've got Campfire, but it's actually Fired Brick. So I'm just going to come in here and kind of give this like so. Put that one away. Put that back over here. Do the green. And, didn't get that paper clip off. Look at there. So now I just quickly did all of those on the edges. What do you think? Yeah, this stencil will be in the subscription box. All right, so now we need, where is it? I just saw it. Here it is. So Here is the subscription box stencil number 2. And I'm thinking, because it is coffee dyed paper, let's add some pattern with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Since I haven't done that today yet, I'm going to open this up and I will set one of these aside and open it up. Okay, we're going to lay the stencil on top of the coffee dyed paper, and then I'm going to grab a Tattered Angels from the kit. So this one is going to be called Vintage Glow. I think it's called, I didn't get the name all out, Vintage Glow, and it's going to be in the add-on kit of Tattered Angels. So we're going to spray all over. I'm going to get this even. And by the way, when you're done using your Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, I highly recommend that you take apart the spray nozzle and wash it out before you store it. I forget to do that myself, and then when you go to use it the next time, it won't work because there's glimmer mist or mica stuck in it. So basically, you're just going to take this part off, you're going to take this part off, and wash all of it really well, run water through it by pumping it, and then put it back in your bottle, but don't suck up any color until you're ready to use it again. I think there was some green on that stencil, so it kind of transferred just a little bit. What do you think? That looks good with that coffee dyed paper, doesn't it? And let's look at this one. So it's a little bit different with the snowflakes going through. All right, so I'm going to put the next one on here and do the same thing. So pop that down in there, add the stencil, open this one up so it's ready. We're going to spray. Set this back aside. Stick this in here and mop it up, okay? All right. So there's the mop up. It didn't have as much green because we picked it up with the first stencil, but it's still pretty. And then there we are with the other side. Okay, so we added some patterning. Let's see if we can find one more stencil to use. And I believe this one is from, it is. So this is from November 2020 Stencil Club. November 2020. This is the stencil right here. 2 different patterns there. And I think what I want to do is on this side, I want to use this pattern. And I think I want the red. I was going to spray it with Tattered Angels, but I think I'm just going to get out the red again that I've now just misplaced. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. And just kind of give it a little patterning. Especially since I used this stencil in another area, I was reusing or trying to use up some of my papers that I had out here. Okay, that just kind of gives a little pattern. So let's do that again. Over here. I still have a little bit of the campfire color, so it's kind of a little bit orange, but it matches this vintage color in the kit. If you kind of look at the cardinal there. All right, let's hold this over. I need to dry these pages. I still feel how wet they are from the Tattered Angels. Okay. Is everybody in the raffle? Because we're about to kick this up into high gear because I got to finish this journal today. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you being here with me today. I hope that you're inspired to get out your supplies and create, whether it be just take a few minutes and make a altered paper clip, or maybe you spend a few hours and you make a small journal. Get your supplies out and enjoy them. That's why we got them. If you just let them sit forever and ever and ever, it's kind of a waste, right? Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you so very much. By the way, remember, if you already have the Stencil Club coming to you and you want a past Stencil Club, you can substitute that month if you would rather have one of the old ones. You can say, hey, Linda, I want this one. Just let me know before I ship. Or if you want to just do a one-time purchase, let me know, and I will be glad to help you. All right, I think I could keep going. I could keep adding stuff, but I think what I'm going to do is just leave it where we are right now with these pages. And let's get all the pages that I've made put together. Basically, I'm making 4 signatures in my journal, and I haven't even made a template. So I'm probably going to reuse a template that I have. What I mean by template, it's a template that I use when I punch the holes in the pages and in the spine of my journal. Oh yeah, I made this too. I want to put that in there. This is something else that I made. I don't even have a journal card in it, but we'll find something. I do have this little snowflake. He kind of blends into the page though, doesn't he? Maybe I'll put it on the front. I'll just glue it here, so you have that little 3D effect. This was a Christmas card that was sent to me, and I looked at it and I thought, well, you know what? I can use this as something in the journal, a page. And then this is one of the chipboard pieces that comes in the kit. Okay, and then there's a pocket in here. This might fit. Will it fit this way? It will fit that way. And if I get it all the way down in there, you can still see the words. So let's round the corners of this. Like the Christmas dictionary stamp. Yeah, that was a good one, isn't it? I have more that I didn't even show you yet. I got so many things I want to show you that I just don't have time to do them all. I love the idea of using Christmas cards. Yeah, get them out and use them. Everybody that gets a subscription box is getting a random used Christmas card. That'll get you started. And then you can take a card that maybe you get this season and add that in. All right, I'm trying to get that down. All right, cooperate. Because it worked a moment ago. Really? Okay, there we go. We're down in there. And then this back side, I didn't really have anything on here. So, oh, since it says it has snowflakes, why don't we just use the word snowflake? That'll work. What'd I do with the glue? I put it up where it belongs. All right, so I've got this guy. I have a couple of little things left over, but we're just not going to worry about it. So I've got the 4 pages that come in the subscription box kit. That one's upside down, so let's put it right side up. And I've added some fabric. This was done on my home printer, so it's thinner paper than what you get in the subscription box. You'll get a 32-pound laser printed page. So I'll put that there. Then I've got the coffee dyed papers. I've also got these mop-up papers. And then I made these 4 fancy papers, which I think will be good for the center of each signature. That's my thought anyway. So I'm going to grab one of these, and I only have 1 Christmas card, so I'm just going to put the 1 Christmas card in here and grab the coffee dyed paper, and then a mop-up page, then one of these pages, and we're going to paper clip these together at least once so they don't shift around on me too much, and lay that aside. And I'll grab the next one and go down the line like so. Grab another giant paper clip, my dear, so it'll help you keep things straight and clear. Come on now, I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Get one of these out, paper clip that down, go for the next one. Like so. So much fluffy. So much fluffy. And the last one. And then I'll show you the cover that we're going to put all this in. All right. All the pieces together. So I've got 4 signatures that 3 of them are 4 pages and 1 of them is 5 pages if you add the greeting card. And then here is the cover. So let me get a few little clippies together. And I need a bookbinder's needle. And let's look at my templates and see if I can find one that can work. All right, so we're going to, I moved some things a while back, and I used to have extra. So we're going to do 5 times, or 3 times the height, not 5, 3 times the height of our journal. And I think I'm going to cut each one because the thread can get really tangled when you're working with it. So here's the cover that I made. And what I did was I took the image that's in the subscription box, and I have a tutorial. I just got to edit it. I did it today. And I laminated the cover. Then I cut it in half. I added in another piece of cardstock and covered it with fabric and stitched around the outside edge, adding the ties. And then I also added these pockets to the inside. And I said, this journal made by Linda Israel. So here is my spine right here. And I don't really have a template that fits, so I'm going to turn this over, I think, and figure out where I need to poke my holes. Get a pen so I can see. All right, so here's the dead center. So if I go on, we'll go up a little bit. If I go on either side, here and here, and then I go here and here. So what I'm going to do is fold this in half and take my awl and poke and poke and poke and poke. And I'm going to flip this around and using this as a guide. So if I come down to here, and we're going to come over to here and there and there. And why is it important to do this? Well, when you have a multi-signature journal, if you don't make markings to put the holes in the same spot on each signature, then your journal will be up and down. So if you make it consistent, you'll be able to punch the holes and get it going in your journal correctly. So I'm going to mark this as top. Then I'm going to line this up in the center here as best I can. Get my fun foam underneath, and I will poke the holes all the way through the cover. All right, I missed my, there we go. And slide this up here. Here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll fold this. Well, I'm going to have to just mark them. All right, so I'm going to take this template and lay it in my journal, and I should have made holes going down the edges. Okay. We're going to mark this. That's the top, so I'm going to go the same direction. I'm not happy about this. I got to fix it. All right, so what I got to do is line up these holes. Maybe the ones in the middle will be easier. From here to there. Maybe a little bit further over. And then I'm going to score this. There. All right, so now I can use that to punch my holes in my pages. Henry's home, I think. All right, so we're going to line this up, and then I got to punch a hole there, and there, and there. And I think I'll put this one in the back. Yeah, so we'll just sew this in. So I'm going to start in the center and try to find the hole in my journal cover that I now can't see. Come on, where is it? This is why I don't do bookbinding live anymore. All right, I think it's right about there. Okay. The hard part is trying to get this so you can see what you're doing. I do a lot of the Midori style journals because it's so much easier for me when I'm working on these to be able to poke that through and on the rubber bands. All right, so we're going to come up here. I get flustered when I'm doing this, let me tell you. Okay, we're going to come up through the middle. Back through the same hole. And then I'll poke from this side. Hopefully I didn't let that shift too much. Okay. There we go. All right, so we're going to tighten this up. Cross under here. We're going to check that it's not caught or flopping around out there. And tie a knot, and tie a knot again. Well, thank you all for sticking with me today. I know I'm a hot mess and it's taking me forever. Okay, we're going to slide that one over. And I need some more threads. And this time I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's going to be more than I need, but I'm tired of fighting with it. Okay, let's go like this. Now, did I put it in right side up? Yes, that's right side up. Let's get the next one. Do I want this on the front or do I want this one on the front? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so this one is going to go right in here. So I'm going to, again, I make sure I've got it going the right direction. This is the top. And poke the holes. Like so. Yeah, I like the Midori. Ah, so you have to make sure that your band is loose enough that it doesn't come down onto your journal and ruin basically your pages, Lori. So make sure that your bands are coming up higher. So your cover needs to be at least probably 3/4 of an inch in size, so that taller, so that it can work better. All right, I'm going to put this right about here and line this up. So I'm going to line it up with the other journal page, and that will help with my spacing here. Okay, so I'm going to poke here. Don't get that caught. And then I'm going to poke a hole from the top to the outside. Should be right about there. Yep. Okay. And then marking my spot with my thumb and not poking myself. Poke it back through. Okay, we're caught on the corner. That's why you have to check your work. All right, and then go back to the outside. Oh, I'm missing my hole. There we go. Okay, and then we'll poke this one through. Yeah, come on. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to poke that under here. Tie a knot. Let's make sure that it's not loose. And we'll tie a knot. And clip it. All right, so I don't need that paper clip, but I may want this paper clip. Did I just put that in upside down? I sure did. All right, guess what, guys? I think what I'm going to do is just lay the pages in here so you can see what they look like, but I'm going to do a flip through, and after the live is over, I'm going to bind the journal because this isn't working at the moment. It's stressing me out, and we're not going to be stressed out. So I'm just going to undo all of the paper clips, and you're going to get the gist of it, okay? Okay. It's upside down. Wrong way. It's upside down. Thanks a lot. I didn't look. Okay, so here is the journal, sans bound. Just because we need to get off here. I'll do it later, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm sweating. I'm having an anxiety attack. What not to do. Elastic is so much easier for me. All right, so I'll bind it later. So here's the tie for this journal. Oh, I guess we need to do the raffle, don't we? Duh. All right, let's do the winner of our little jewelry. And I'm assuming we made enough donations that we're giving away this journal today. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so very much. We get the idea. You understand. All right, let me get you in the raffle for this necklace. No stress space. Exactly. We don't need to be stressed out. All right. So the winner of the little glass bead necklace that I made is Jennifer. Congratulations. You won the necklace. Whoop, whoop. All right. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to open the raffle for the journal. And this is for those people who have donated today. Remember that your donation gets you a membership on my website. So if you are new to donating to me today, make sure you go to my website and create a user account and then message me and say, hey, Linda, I donated during the YouTube, and I'll get you added. That gives you a discount in my shop of 5%. So you'll want to definitely do that. You also get some free digital downloads because you are a YouTube donator, and I greatly appreciate your support. So those of you that have donated, we've got Sandra, and we have the Mrs. Edmondson, Amanda Dawn, Ruby Lily, Heather Blood, Una, Lori, Cricket, Sherry, Sam, Suzanne, Janice, Morgan, Rhonda Bennett, Robin Finnessy, Ashley Terrell, and Margie with Faluke Feline Family. Alrighty, so if you donated, now's the time you get into the raffle. And if you want a chance to win this journal, just make a donation, any dollar amount. I've never really made that a stipulation because you're getting a membership on my website. I greatly appreciate your support. All right, so here is the cover, and it will have all of the binding done on it. I may even decide to put a Midori style. I don't know. I'm going to bind it, and I'll let y'all know. And then we open it up, and it has a pocket here, which I haven't put anything in yet. And then we've got 4 signatures of approximately 4 pages each. All right. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my goodness. A bunch of people won 15 junk bucks. If you didn't see your name, it's because it had too many. This is the printed page that comes in the kit. I glued and then sewed a strip of fabric down the edge. And then here's where I used the stencil from the subscription box. Stencil from the subscription box, little gnome stamp, the Christmas tree, Christmas word tree. This is some sheet music that you get in the kit. This is part of the chipboard pieces that you get in the kit. And then this flips over. And then this piece actually comes out, okay? And you've got pages to write on. And then, of course, if you wanted to collage over here, and then we stamped the little snowman and the word snowman there. Made a little journal card out of a piece of paper sack where I had cut up the sack for something else, and this is where the gusset was on the side, and I stamped the edges. This is a Christmas card that I used to make a pocket. And then this is one of the element in the kit. And this is a text spot, coffee dyed paper, the stencil that's in the kit. We'll flip this over. We've got a flip out page here, so you can journal. I'm going to slide this over. You can journal on these pages here, and there's a little pocket here. Did some gold embossed stamping. So we got a little bit of variety here. And then we fold this over. We've got some more stenciling, and then we come over here, Christmas Lullaby, and then more of the kit, stencil again, pickup page. This was a journal I made a couple of weeks ago where I stamped the words. I used some, last week I guess it was, embossing powder to give an edge to the paper, so you have this pretty gold frame. This page is actually from the large journal kit. Since I have the digital, I just printed it extra so I could have it as decorative paper. You do get a couple of sheets of red text weight paper in the subscription box. Thank you, Lee, for your donation. So if you're looking for that, you get 2 sheets of the text weight and 1 sheet of red cardstock, and you get 1 sheet of a green text weight paper. Thank you so much for your donation. Over here, I showed y'all in a tutorial how to use magnets to make a little band. And that band, we just then glued down back here. And so you have this letter, faux letter, that you can open up and stamp on or write on or whatever you so choose. And then this just goes like that. I stamped a couple more items. So this card, and then we have this card from the kit. this flips over this way, and we have another little spot to write, and this is a tuck spot, so if you want to put something in there you can. And then we flip that back this way, and we have this big pocket where we put a tag with some fibers sticking out. I use my Fraken pages that I made, and then we've got some fabric on that side, and then we come over here. Here's the Christmas card that I chose to use, and I just left this here because I just thought it was pretty the way that it was. And then flip that over, and I made these double pockets here. I guess I missed one. Yeah, like that. And then this slides out. It's just a piece of scrapbook paper. I haven't decorated the other side because we ran out of time, but maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Depends if I have time. I got to get it bound first. And then this page flips over this way. This is in the pocket here, a little gnome. And then this flips up. I did not put anything on the back side of this. And we've got a pocket here. This is another chipboard piece that comes in the kit. Sheet music comes in the kit. Here we put in a piece of cardstock. I didn't add any other embellishments other than this fabric that I ended up folding over because I made the mistake of putting the opening to the spine when I should have had the opening come out here. Stamped again. This is the other half of the Christmas card, and I just put a journaling card in here just for the pattern. This is one of the chipboard pieces again, and I painted it with the red and white. And then this is the stamp. It's going to be a new stamp set. Yeah, I got to be organized in advance. Thank you so much. Oh, I do get a lot of organized stuff beforehand. And then we've got the last signature that's actually sewed down. So it will stay put. And then this is a oversized journal card in the pocket here, so you can still see the sheet music below. Put that back in here. And then flip this over. And this was a pocket and journal card that I made during the last live stream. Recycling a Christmas card. And then this is some organza ribbon on top. And this is the same organza ribbon over here. And again, I showed y'all how to make this last live stream. And it's just out of some scrapbook paper, rubber stamp, some wrapping paper and ribbon. And then we just put this little paper clip because I didn't want this flopping around too much. So this way it kind of holds it into place. And then we flip this over. And this chipboard piece is in the kit, so you can paint yours to your heart content, whatever color scheme you want. And I just put a piece of black paper behind it. If you don't have black paper, well, you can make some. You could just paint one with a piece of some acrylic paint. I guess I had a messy fibers there. And then here's the last pocket. And I'm going to grab some journal cards to put in there. And of course, then it ties shut. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions after this live is over, feel free to message me here on YouTube or come over to my website at lindaisrael.com. I didn't do a very good job because I'm going to untie it in a minute. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me and for your support and being here. I just, makes my day so much brighter. Let's pick the winner of this journal. Did everybody get in? I will read off everybody's name again. These people donated: Margie, Ashley, Robin, Rhonda, Morgan, Janice, Suzanne, Sam, Sherry, Cricket, Lori, Una, Heather, Ruby, Amanda, Jennifer, Sandra L., Sandra Lewis, and Lee Foy. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people. Thank you all for your donations today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. One person is missing. Who is missing? Margie's in there. Amanda Dawn. Okay, who's missing? Rhonda Bennett, are you in there? Rhonda's in there. Oh, well, thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Una. All right, I was trying to see who's missing. Robin, Janice. Is Janice in there? Janice. Janice is in there, okay. And Heather Blood. Heather, did you get in the raffle? Nope, Heather's in there. Fingers crossed. Was it Ashley? Is that who I'm missing? Ashley's in there. Nope. And well, I'm getting ready to just draw. If you didn't get in there, you're not in there. Oh, Sherry. Sherry was the one we were missing. All right, we got it. We got it. Okay. And the winner is da, 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 Heather Blood. Congratulations. You won the journal once I finished putting the signatures in it. Hey, Desiree, we're done. Thanks for stopping in. All right, everybody. Next week I'll be back. I will be working with the large journal kit, which is two double-sided journal covers, 8 double-sided pages, 6 pages of ephemera, and then I'll just grab some things in there. Yes, you were in there, Morgan. So thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Congratulations, Heather, on winning the journal. And we'll get that packaged up after I get it put together all the way. Thank you for your support, everybody. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I love that you take the time to come support me. Y'all make my day so much brighter, so much happier. And I hope that you have an amazing week. I hope that you will take a few minutes to create and then possibly create something to give to someone else, whether it be a complete stranger or send it to a friend or make a random act of kindness by finding someone on the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, whatever it may be. Do something fun and think about somebody else for a moment, and hopefully you'll brighten their day, because you know we're in tough times as it is, and so we try to be the light to the world and be a little bit of ray of sunshine, if you will. Alrighty. Y'all have an amazing week. I'll see you in the chat next week. Of course, see me online as well, because I'll have a tutorial coming out showing you how I put this journal cover together. And then we'll be back next Monday to create another journal. All right. Y'all have an amazing week. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Lots of love to each and one of you. Bye-bye, everybody.